Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we managed to progress to the 5th round of the Cup for the first time in the club's history after beating Schmock by 2-1, and in this episode we're taking on 6th place Atéltico Madrid. Now, they may be in 6th place, but they're only 3 points behind us, so this is an important game that we really need to win. And they're a pretty strong squad at that, so despite the fact that we'll be the home side, it's not going to be easy, I would think. We'll be challenged for sure. Let's see Atéltico's squad. Towards the start of the season, Atéltico Madrid will play a lot of 3-5-2, but they've changed up a bit recently with the addition of youth defender Felipe Iscola, and now they are playing 4 at the back every game in various combinations like 4-4-2 and 4-5-1. They even played a 5-4-1 in their last cup match against Sporting de Quinta, which was their last match before facing us today. They are a pretty strong squad with Xpert Eleven in the back line, their main defender. A quite balanced midfield. Cheraki Mizutani is the standout midfield there, but the others aren't too far behind, as I've said in the opening of the first episode of this season. Justoiak is their main striker, although Montero can be there if support is needed. Camara and Moto are both carrying 2 yellow cards going into this game. They have been for a while now, so we have to be really careful, because 1 card for either of them will mean they'll miss a match. Now, I'll admit that Camara might not be the biggest suspension, but Moto will be a huge miss in the striker department and will limit our formation options. Anyway, let's see the team news for this first leg of the double headers as we go to the halfway point of the season. Knights revert to a 4-5-1 formation for this game, with Ant Connolly in goal, a back four Pim van der Kries, Ibrahim Camara, Ledley King and Aquila Santamaria. Midfielder Bracetau Essa, Pierre Hessink, Alvito Roma, Wajuna and Raymond Hargreaves. A front row man of Celso Mota, our strongest team. Atéltico Madrid line up also in a 4-5-1 formation with Sean Hailstone in goal, a back four of Jakob Byrne, Felipe Iscola, Age Nilmert and Oscar Navarez Sosa. Midfielders Srđan Putranovic, Aldo Izdas, Boris Kronblad, Danny Vogo and Teruyuki Mitsutani, and a front man of Andrei Justoiak. Okay, let's go live to the supermassive black hole for the first of the double headers this season. Captains for this match are Pim van der Kries for Knights of Sidonia and Aldo Izdas for Atéltico Madrid. The referee is Laura Norder, skill 7, harshness 4. Knights in the red and yellow strip playing from left to right. Atéltico Madrid in their change strip of white playing from right to left. The other match in the division, Gillen Suckers and Cornessa, who are both on the same number of points as each other, play at Gillen Suckers Arena. FC Boring in 5th place play SC Beramar in 7th, and league leaders P4HFC are at home to Jomo Elite. And we're about to get underway now! And it's a solid start from Knights here as FC Boring have taken the lead against Beramar. Bracetau Essa siphoned a shot on goal! Scores! Bracetau Essa has given Knights the lead inside just 7 minutes. What a great start. So, 7 minutes play and Knights of Sidonia lead. And currently as things stand, we are top of the division, which is quite some turnaround. And we've got a penalty! Penalty to Knights in the 13th minute, and we can kill this game off pretty early. Pim van der Kries with the penalty, scores! 2-0 to Knights. So as things stand, it is currently 2-0 to Knights, but there's yet to be a goal between P4 and Jomo, so we'll see how things go as SC Beramar have equalised against FC Boring. And Jomo Elite have just taken the lead against P4HFC, that's a huge shock. Pierre Hessink just towards the goal and Sean Hailstone catches it. So as things stand, yeah, Knights top the division, but we've got a free kick against us here. It's Atéltico Madrid. It's Izdas! And they have one back. It's probably one of the few times that Connolly has conceded this season, but he has conceded now. Aldo Izdas with the goal, which I believe is only the 3rd goal Ant Connolly has conceded in the league this season. And Atlético on the up here. It's Justoiak smashing the crossbar. We got away with that one there. 2-1 to Knights at the moment. 40 minutes played. As things stand, we'll lead the division because P4H are amazingly losing to bottom club Jomo Elite as Pierre Hessink straight on goal, a free kick and skims over the crossbar. Well, I said this division would be pretty close. It's proved to be even closer than I imagined, and amazingly, we'll have gone from 5th in the matter of rounds to 1st place, but it's still so close. Look at how close those points are towards each other. In that first half, Knights had 60% possession and 4 chances compared to Atéltico Madrid's 2, and they only had 34% possession. But it can be a game of 2 halves sometimes, so that's how things go out in the second half. The other match in the division, Jomo Elite the surprise scoreline leading away to P4HFC, while FC Boring are drawing at home to FC Beramar. General Seconds and Cornetto meanwhile drawing 0-0, which is good for us really, because we allowed us to move a bit ahead of them. But Atlético have got a free kick here, we could do a level again. Is that? And not even close. He scored from a free kick before, but Islas fails to take advantage again, and Romeo Gritti has coming on for Isco there. Straight the back line to get a bit further Madrid. And Knights have a double chance. Ledley King! Wide by clear margin, as FC Boring have retaken the lead against SC Beramar. So as we said, FC Boring are moving up to 3rd place. They've only actually lost one match all season so far. Pierre Fesslink! Handled by the goalkeeper. Hailstone managed to handle it quite easily. Let's have another chance though. Tatao Etta scores! Tatao Etta's 2nd goal of the game, the Knights of Sidonia, and it makes it 3-1, and surely that's the points in the bag. And P4H are still losing. They have 2-0 down to German Elite. This is a huge shock. Shredan Petrovic has been yellow card for brutal play for Atlético. They're already out of the cup, so they don't have to worry about playing a midweek match before they resume their double headers against us, while we have to do a cup match against Zapataria. We've got a card though. Celso Moto with a yellow card for stamping, and that's going to rule him out of the cup match. Celso Moto is suspended for our cup match against Zapataria FC. As General Seconds 2 just taken the lead against Cornetta. So as things out, Cornetta just equalised. P4HFC is still losing to Joe Elite, and that looks like going to be a final score. So unbelievably, we are now top of the league. Who saw that one coming? Honestly, Knights were down towards the relegation zone 5th and 6th not so long ago, but we're now top of the league in an extremely tight division with loads. 13 points, just 1 point ahead of 2nd place. Pim van der Krees was the man of the match for Knights, and Jakob Bern was the man of the match for Atlético Madrid. Well, that was a very solid victory, but the surprise result of the day was P4HFC losing at home to bottom of the table German Elite. I mean, who would have expected that? This division has proven to be extremely tight. I dare say anyone could beat anyone, but it's helped us with our advantage. We are now top of this division, and we could be in a position to potentially get promoted for a 2nd time in a row, but there's a long way to go, and we still have some tough games to go, particularly as the second half of the season gets underway. And those can be pretty decisive as to whether it actually go up or not this season. Team of the week this week is Kutsi Uyo of German Elite in goal. No wonder, considering he was up against the league leaders before kick-off. Steve Howe FC Boring, Peyton Jackson FC Boring, Rodrigo Leonardo P4HFC, and Pim van der Krees as Sardinia make up the back 4. The midfielders Gunnar Nyman at FC Boring, Manuel Viedma Cornetto FC, Alvito Roma Knights of Sardinia FC, and Gerard Mayborn P4HFC. And the front 2 Shinakuma German Elite and Celso Moto Knights of Sardinia FC. Manager of the round is PhD John of German Elite, and no wonder, a victory like that deserves the Manager of the Round award. So after an incredible round of results, Knights of Sardinia are top of the league at the halfway point of the season, with 4 wins, 1 draw and 2 defeats with 13 points. Just 1 point ahead of FC Boring in 2nd place with 3 wins, 3 draws and 1 defeat. They have only 1 defeat so far this season. P4HFC drop down to 3rd place from the league, although they're still only 1 point behind on 12 points, with 4 wins and 3 defeats and just 1 goal difference. Cornetta FC are just 2 points behind us, but in 4th place with 3 wins, 2 draws and 2 defeats, level on points with Gina Seconds 2 in 5th place with also 3 wins, 2 draws and 2 defeats, but a less off goal difference. It is really that tight. There's just 2 points between the top 5. This is an amazing division. Atéltico Madrid after that defeat will be left behind a bit though, because they are on 2 wins, 1 draw and 4 defeats, which isn't particularly good for them so far. German Elite climb off the bottom of the league after that shock victory over P4HFC, who moves up to 6 points, 1 win, 3 draws and 3 defeats in total. SC Beramar now prop up the table with just 1 win. Well, they have drawn twice and lost 4 games so far this season. They look in big trouble. Anyway, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we're taking on Zapataria FC in the 5th round of the Ultimate League Cup. It's our first time we've got to this stage of the cup. I wonder if we can go any further than that. See you next time.